The garden always feels bigger in the evening. Oliver notices it while standing at the back door with his watering can hanging loosely from one hand. During the day, the garden feels full of washing lines and flower pots and footballs left in the grass. But in the evening, everything spreads out and softens. The light changes first. The bricks beside the flower beds turn warm and golden. The grass loses its bright afternoon colour and becomes deeper and cooler. Even the air feels slower somehow. Lucy pushes past Oliver through the doorway before he can step outside. "You're too slow," she says. She is carrying the small yellow bucket they always leave beside the garden tap. It swings against her knees as she walks across the patio. Oliver follows behind her more carefully. The stone slabs still feel slightly warm beneath his bare feet from the afternoon sun. At the edge of the garden, bees move lazily around the lavender bushes. Not many now, just one or two. Lucy crouches beside the flower pots near the fence. "Can I water these?" she asks. "You always overwater them," Oliver says. "I do not." "You flooded the basil last time." Lucy ignores him completely and reaches for the hose pipe anyway. The hose is tangled loosely near the wall, warm on one side where the sun touched it all afternoon, cool underneath. Oliver turns the tap slowly. At first, the hose shudders softly against the grass. Then water rushes through it in a quick rattling sound. A moment later, cold water spills out onto Lucy's sandals. She laughs immediately. "Too much." Oliver laughs too. The water spreads across the patio in silver shapes before slipping slowly into the cracks between the stones. Lucy points the hose toward the flower pots this time. The stream is uneven at first, too strong, then too weak. Finally, it settles into a soft, steady flow. The soil darkens immediately when the water touches it. Lucy watches closely as though the plants might respond straight away. Oliver fills his watering can at the tap. The metal handle presses cool against his palm. He carries it carefully towards the vegetable patch near the back fence. His father built the raised beds years ago from old railway sleepers. The wood has faded pale grey now at the corners. Tomato plants lean gently against bamboo sticks tied with string. Mint grows too quickly in one corner. Every year it spreads further than anyone expects. Oliver brushes his fingers lightly across the leaves as he passes. The smell rises instantly into the warm evening air. Sharp, fresh, green. He likes that smell. Lucy appears beside him, carrying the yellow bucket with both hands. Water sloshes against the sides as she walks. "You missed one," she says seriously, pointing towards a drooping plant near the fence. Oliver pretends to inspect it carefully. "You're right," he says after a moment. Lucy smiles proudly. The garden is quieter now than it was an hour ago. Somewhere beyond the fences, a lawnmower stops suddenly. A dog barks once in the distance, then quiet again. Birds move through the hedges softly, not singing much anymore, just shifting from branch to branch before night. Lucy kneels beside the strawberries growing beneath white netting. "There's one," she whispers. Oliver crouches beside her. Hidden beneath the leaves is a small strawberry, still warm from the afternoon sun. Lucy picks it carefully using 2 fingers. The green stem snaps softly. She breaks it in half and gives the larger piece to Oliver. It tastes sweet and slightly warm. Not perfectly ripe yet, but close. Lucy eats hers slowly. Strawberries always taste better in the garden somehow. Oliver lies back briefly in the grass beside the raised beds. The evening sky above them is pale blue near the rooftops and warmer near the horizon. Clouds move slowly beyond the chimneys. Lucy sits beside him after a moment. Her knees are damp with grass stains and little spots of soil. She does not seem to notice. The hosepipe still lies across the lawn nearby, with tiny drops of water shining along its sides. One drop slides slowly downward and disappears into the grass. Lucy reaches over and touches Oliver's sleeve. "Look," she says quietly. A small snail is moving across one of the paving stones near the flower pots. Its shell catches the evening light softly. They both watch it for a while. Very slowly, it moves across the stone, its small body stretching forward almost silently. "It's faster than last time," Lucy says. Oliver laughs softly. "It's definitely not." The air smells different now. Cooler. Damp grass. Wet stone. Mint leaves. Lavender warming slowly beneath the last sunlight. From the kitchen window, warm yellow light spills gently onto the patio outside the door. Their mother moves briefly past the window, carrying plates from the sink, then disappears again. Oliver can hear the faint clinking sound through the open back door. Lucy stands and brushes dirt from her hands onto her shorts. Then she picks up the hosepipe once more. This time, she sprays the water gently upward. For a moment, the stream catches the sunlight, still hanging low above the garden wall. Tiny droplets hang in the air like floating glass. Then they fall softly back onto the grass. Some land cool against Oliver's arms. Lucy grins. "You did that on purpose," Oliver says. "Maybe," but her voice sounds too pleased to be convincing. Oliver takes the hose from her and sprays lightly across the patio stones. The water spreads quickly in dark shapes before slowly fading again as the warmth of the day dries them. Everything in the garden seems slower this evening. Even the water, even the air. Lucy sits down beneath the small apple tree near the fence. Its branches move softly above her whenever the breeze passes through. Oliver joins her there after turning off the tap. The sudden quiet feels larger after the sound of running water disappears. For a while, neither of them says anything. The garden does not feel empty, though. The bees still drift lazily near the lavender. The leaves still move softly above them. Somewhere nearby, a blackbird sings once from a rooftop. The warmth of the day still lingers faintly in the bricks behind them. Lucy leans her head lightly against Oliver's shoulder. Her hair still smells faintly of strawberries and grass. The sky grows softer overhead, paler, wider, quieter. The first evening chill begins to settle slowly into the garden air. Soon they will go inside, their sandals left by the back door, their hands washed at the kitchen sink, the hose curled back beside the wall. But not yet. For now, the garden still belongs to the slow, warm feeling of evening. The damp grass beneath their feet, the scent of mint and lavender moving gently through the air, the last sunlight resting softly on the fence posts, the sound of water still dripping quietly somewhere onto the stones. And Oliver and Lucy sitting together beneath the tree while the long summer evening slowly settles around them.